Hello and welcome back. I hope you took some time to uh, think about your subconscious thoughts, to reflect and see what maybe would be better, would help you to walk better, happier, more fulfilled. And perhaps you've set a few goals toward that vision. I sure hope you have, because it's so much better to live life with a good attitude, with a happy attitude, and with positive thoughts running through your mind, than much better than the negative. I've been both ways, and as they say, positive is better. All through our mind, and I mean all through our body, and everything. The mind affects it. So, right now, what we're going to talk about is the process. Things you can do to maybe help you to think more positive, to react less to others' negativity, and to be able to impart positivity to others. So, we're going to kind of look at the process of changing. Remember, I talked about Carolyn Leaf, and I did find out what she is. She talks about neuroplasticity, and basically what that is the rewiring of our brain, reprogramming of our brain for mental well-being, and that's what we're doing. We're thinking positively. We're beginning to do positive things, think positive things, and that will reprogram this mind. Okay, we did talk about how the first thought is subconscious, but the second thought you have control over. And this is where your will comes in. You're going to choose, I'm going to choose to think on the good. And I wanted to start out with maybe just a few things you can do when you set your goal and you're determined you're going to do it. It is your willpower and it is your self-discipline that's going to keep you going. But in that, there are some things that you can do, like avoid temptations and distractions. Like if there is something or someone who pushes a trigger and you get negative, you begin to feel grouchy or whatever, try to stay away from that. Try to remove that temptation or that distraction. And you know what? It's okay to say no to people. It's okay if that person that likes to get together with you and just talk about her problems and how they'll never change. It's okay to say no. No, I really don't want to get together today. It's you. It's your well-being. You are the one taking care of yourself. You are the one reprogramming yourself so that you can live a fulfilled life. So it's okay to say no. Let's see. Remember, it takes time. Yes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's how we reprogram our mind, one thought at a time. And let's see. Our thoughts, habits, and beliefs are what will determine our outcome. That's what will determine if we're going to reach that vision that we have. Some things we can do daily. Practice gratitude and thankfulness. Every morning we wake up, think of something you're grateful for. Think of something you're thankful for. Lots of things we can be thankful for. Take time to think. Take time to reflect on what your subconscious thoughts are. And then take action if they need to be changed. Be around positive people. We told you, yeah, I told you how you can say no to negative people if you don't want to be around them and don't feel that you have the stamina to do that and stand in the positivity. And on the other hand, then be around positive people. When you know how it is, when you're around a group of people that a bunch of joy and positivity is flowing, that just kind of gets in you, and then you start to emit that joy and positivity. So, try to find a way to be around positive people. You can meet people on the internet. I mean, groups on the internet. You don't even have to go out of your home if you don't want to. But of course, we like the physical exercise for these bodies to keep them well. So you might want to meet them somewhere. Might want to walk. Hey, there you go. You can walk by yourself or you can walk with a partner. And that makes it a little more fun when you have a partner. So you could walk, you could exercise, exercise really helps our emotions, or like if we're tense or anything like that. Swimming, biking, tennis. I don't know if you play tennis anymore. Pickleball's famous now. Do some type of activity, and that will not only help your body, but it helps your mind. Oxygen gets to your mind. Oxygen gets to your heart. It's a win-win all the way around when you get some exercise and do something fun. Pet a pet. I'm trying to think of how to say it. Furry animals, fun animals, loving animals. Animals can be so loving. And they can be so unconditionally loving. Like you might use a newspaper and smack the nose of a dog that's trying to dig in your plant in the living room, and yet he'll turn right around and come back to you. And so if you have an animal to love and care for, that's going to help you relax. I remember when my mom had a stroke, and it was a difficult time. And in the evenings, when I would leave the hospital, I'd go home and I would brush our dog. Just brush her, sometimes for an hour, because it was just so relaxing. And I was being able to take care of the animal, and that animal in return was being very loving towards me. And I was able to relax. And that's one thing we need to learn. When our mind is so full of negativity, what did I say happens? Your body will tense up, all these things happen. You need to relax. What's going to help you relax? The walk, petting an animal, doing a puzzle. Sometimes, puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, different things like that can help you relax. And then, of course, there's, like you got the stress balls and the fidget, whatever they call them. Different things you could do with your hands, modeling clay, Play-Doh. Maybe you want to take up painting or a craft like, knitting, perhaps gardening. Something that will help you to just relax. And when you are doing these things, don't think negative, think the positive. Look for the bright spot in everything. That's how we can live a fulfilled life, is by seeing the bright spot in everything we do. Watch a funny video. There's something you can do to relax. The Word of God says a merry heart does good like a medicine. So, if you're going to be laughing and enjoying yourself, that just gets all the things in your body to relax and just, you feel good. And so that's a really great thing to do. My husband and I like to watch a funny video before we go to bed, because it's just a way to put the day aside and just relax. So you might want to do that. I did see this. I haven't tried it yet, but but it says put ice cold water on your face. That will help. I know it would help you stop thinking about what you're thinking about, but it says that will help you to relax. There is an app on the phones nowadays. It's called Calm. I I don't have that app, but if someone needs an app to help walk them through their daily routine of being calm and thinking positive, you might want to download an app. Oh, this was a fun one. Complete an annoying task that you've been putting off. Yes. If there is something that I put off and then one day I finally get around to doing it, I feel so good when it's completed. So that's something you can do to help relax. Get that one job out of the way, and you'll feel so much better about yourself. And of course, you can read a book, and that will help you as well. So I hope this has given you some ideas of things you can do. You'll think of your own, because we're each a different person. But I do hope that you will begin to implement some of the things that may help you to think those good thoughts and live that fulfilled life. So keep looking up. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.